Over the years, industrial actions called by the labor unions seem to have become the most effective means of enforcing the rights of Nigerian workers. In recent times, the specter of strike threats always looms whenever there's a labor dispute with government. In a bid to curb the unfortunate phenomenon of persistent strikes, the Ministry of Labor and Employment has developed a document that would guide rules of engagement in the event of a looming industrial standoff.
This policy was developed through extensive collaboration, guided by robust research work and experiences of labor experts, so as to create a clear and coherent framework that will effectively balance the rights and responsibility of all the employers, unions, and government agencies in line with global best practices.
At the validation session of the draft National Industrial Relations Policy in Abuja, the key stakeholders, including the Nigeria Labour Congress, Trade Union Congress, International Labour Organization, and the Nigeria Consultative Labour Association, are in attendance. The representative of the Labour Minister, Muhammadu Dingyadi, also offers an assurance that the document has the input of all the major actors.
Processes of drafting this policy went through a wide consultation involving social partners from across the 6 geopolitical zones of the nation, where input of relevant stakeholders were harvested, culminating in the initial draft and then several other engagements leading to this final draft.
Though developed by the Labour Ministry, the NIRP is designed to conform with international best practices.
Why do we need this policy? It is very important because it's also about protecting workers' rights and showing that the wages are paid in accordance with the national legislation to make sure that issues of safety and health are also dealt with.
Nigeria's leading labor unions have their expectations, especially with effective implementation.
We need to take ownership of this policy. And in taking ownership of this policy, we need to communicate effectively the importance of this policy, the efficacy of this policy, what this policy is set up to address.
We hope that this government is an encapsulation and accommodation of the major objectives for industrial relations, especially in line with global best practices, and that includes the ideals of solidarity, the ideals of trust building, the ideals of inclusivity, the ideals of social partnership, the ideals of responsibility, the ideals of commitment.
Hopefully, the NIRP will not end up being just another mere academic exercise. All stakeholders agree that if properly implemented, persistent labor unrest will become a thing of the past. Charles Eruka, Arise News.